I went and got my breakfast burrito, and on the way back, I drove by that billboard.
I don't
And
understand what this is.
is it saying that I am a mummy? Am I that old?
That's what 20-year-olds look like now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's,
well,
yeah.
okay, so I experienced this in real time doing the D&D in the castle because it was on a college campus, and there was like a debate conference event with like college kids or something, and it was all like seniors in high school or like freshmen or sophomores in college. So everyone here, like the minimum was like 17, 18, like 19, and I'm like, that is not an 18-year-old. That is a fucking child. Are you shut up? Like,
it makes
I
all
feel
the like. You go.
Yeah.
I feel like kids are either look way older than they are, or they look like babies.
Yes. Yeah. I was continually blown away. And then there's some walking by, and one of the other like guest GMs that was there, like, no, those are like, that's like the chaperones. I'm like, shut your mouth. I could be their father. Like,
yeah.
And then so they had one floor of this dorm that was basically all for our event, you know? And we were in like the lounge area, and like the GMs had like a wing, and we were in this lounge area. And then there was a bunch of these kids that were a floor above us, and like the open, it kind of had this like open, there was like the hallways with the dorms, but then at the corners were these little lounges like they have, and then those were kind of like open, like between the floors where you could like hear above, so they could hear us talking. And this young woman came down, kind of poked, she's like, hey, any of you going, do you go up to the third floor? Like, no, we're just here. She's like, okay, just in case, do you have any of your people? Okay, just you know, like in the fridge, some of our people are like, they have like food that they've stored there, just it's their food. And in my head, I'm like, we don't care about your booze, kid, that you snuck in here. Like, it's.
But you know what's funny is that the kids aren't sneaking booze anymore. They're probably on the level, Pat.
Yeah, kids don't have sex or drink or smoke anymore.
Kids are like oddly straight edge now. It's really funny. They're like, no, we're not underage drinking. That's what dorks do. And I'm like, damn.
It is legit way down though, right? Like underage drinking and kids, fornication.
Yeah.
Not in Florida, unfortunately, but probably other places, yeah.
Fornication is down across the board, I've seen.
Yeah. They're all Christians now.
Everyone's a Christian now.
Everyone's a Christian.
Mm-hmm. Did everyone tweet?
I did.
I retweeted something.
Hell yeah. Did you skeet?
Everywhere.
Is there a skate?
What? Oh. I did my tweet about the thing. Not about this though. No.
No. It's important to skeet. I'm just kidding. I never skeet. And I don't like calling it skeet. So I don't think I will. Thank you.
It's neat being on Blue Sky though, because I can post direct links to my. Are they really called skeets?
No, not technically.
Not technically.
They are called skeets.
I think the community has called them that, and maybe the company is gonna run with it a little bit as well. I cannot tell because when you retweet, it's just repost, not reskeet, and I think the people have kind of gone in a loop of it. Like, this sucks, I'm not doing it, to like, this sucks, I am doing it. And I can't quite tell where the irony has landed.
I just hate the clouds. When I open the app and there's cloud, I'm like, get out of here.
Yeah, their icon sucks.
I think it's kind of cute.
Inside you are two wolves.
I'm just waiting. So would this win you over though, Brett, if they did an actual commercial and if they had Little John in the commercial?
No.
Promoting Blue Sky? Or
is
that...
What?
Oh, they should get Paul Wall to do it.
Skeet. No.
Or the Yin Yang Twins.
No.
Oh, the Yin. Do you guys remember when Britney Spears did a song with the Yin Yang Twins?
Yes.
I remember that. That shit was crazy.
I'm a baby.
Listen, their best song wasn't even Gillo. It was featuring Mike Jones. Bad is their best song. So.
The Yin Yang Twins?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, are we gonna fight about that later?
No.
Okay.
No. I think I agree. I think I can agree. I mean, I'm trying to think if there's one that I'm like, no, absolutely not, and I really don't think I have any.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did a Sky.
Yeah, I skeeted. I said Brett wanted to watch me skeet.
I'm not calling it.
I skeeted for Brett.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody skeet for Brett. Everybody skeet for Brett.
We skeeting for Brett.
What are we doing?
We're skeeting, Brett. That's what we're doing.
We're skeeting for you, and you're
Here's the
throwing
thing.
it in our
White people
face.
stole this word from us. White people snatched this word from us, and we are. This is my reparations now. I'm going to make you say it.
Yeah,
There-
that's why we don't
you know
complain
what?
about our
How old
DM
is
chats with
skeet?
Josh.
This is what I want to know. Is skeet like an ancient word?
I mean, it's got to be like a month or two older than skeet, motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
Is it from Skeeter?
Yeah, Doug's friend Skeeter, because he came so much. Yeah,
My cousin Skeeter. Yes.
yeah. I mean, yeah, the word has probably been around forever, right?
At least.
At least, because all words exist, just like
Yeah,
math.
All words exist. And time. All time has already happened.
That is true.
Yeah,
that
that's
is
true.
true. That is true. How do I only have 9 hit points?
Thanks for
Whoa.
the
Because
sub.
you're a bard.
I don't think did you heal after the fight? You just immediately
No, I have
like,
9
we're getting
total hit points.
All right.
That's 9 total hit points. Yeah, I have 24. Tim.
Okay.
It's because
okay.
I took 7 Constitution, so I'm never gonna have hit points.
I'm gonna do this. I just know I can't
Oh yeah.
as hard as I can. I'm coming to you all. Hello everyone, it's me. I live.
As-
PatBot 3000 is operational.
What?
I am
You got
6
your
days off
hip.
of full hip replacement surgery. They cut me open, took a piece of my bone, cut it off, pulled it out of my body, and then put a fabricated, like 3D printed version of that piece of bone back into my body, and then sewed me up. And I am here today to DM Wayward Shores for you.
They let you keep it?
No,
Yeah, where are the bones? You didn't do
I
it.
actually, I asked for you
Yeah.
all. Also, because my wife's really fascinated by this stuff.
Uh-huh.
They were like, we legally cannot. No,
Ass.
it goes.
That's so fucking
Yeah.
stupid.
What do you
grew
mean?
it. It's yours.
Yeah,
It's yours.
yours.
But I'm
We're
justified
taking
in my
this from
decision.
you.
But he did come and talk to me and said, yeah, that was that joint was fully arthritic, and it was like the joint of a 70-year-old. So
Oh,
cool,
bro.
fun. That's all. Yeah,
Wow. So when
zero cartilage.
when
in there.
Deadeye aged 20 years.
So too bad. Yes. This just goes to what I told you though. Time happens all at the same time. See?
Mhm. Yeah, they just switched out your fucking 70-year-old hip now,
Yeah.
and so it's good. Whatever. Speaking more of this is 5.
Also, you can reset your age too. Like you could say
fine.
that you're 21 when your hip is 21.
Oh yeah, reset the odometer.
That's
Yeah.
how that works.
I have seen many a trans person on TikTok make that joke
Mm-hmm.
about their business, and I
But don't they
support
also
that.
go through puberty again, right?
Yeah.
They do go through puberty
Yeah.
again sometimes. Yeah.
When they
depending
get
on how-
like transitional surgery, they are reborn.
Yeah, because all the
Yeah.
hormones and shit. Hell yeah.
Right.
So that was really listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, some of the funniest people on TikTok are the trans people. I'm just gonna say it. They're truly out here giving you like the best like comedy gold,
Mm-hmm.
and I love it.
Yeah.
There's, now that I think about it, a surprisingly high ratio of trans to non-trans creators in my feed.
Yeah, and the trans people are always like
As it
1,000%
should
funnier.
be. As it should be.
Yeah, someone went viral with a Gapcast clip, and they were trans, and I was like, please do more. Because I
Yes,
get
do more.
attention, and I like
Oh,
that.
like acting, and it was your audio.
Yeah, it was my
I think I remember.
voice.
I think that hit my FYP at some point.
Yo,
Hey.
reskeed it.
Yeah.
Reskeed it.
Ugh,
I
reskating.
was like, I know
is
that voice.
too much.
Um,
I'm just trying to get,
Mhm.
I'm just trying to. It's hard out there for a pimp.
Has anyone else been referring to the Twitter rebrand as 10?
10, no.
10.
I just simply call it Twitter, right?
I
Yeah,
have only been
Twitter.
calling it Twitter.
Yeah. Like, I don't even want to do jokes, but 10 is very funny.
It is quite funny, yeah.
I don't even want to do jokes. I'm so blasé about it, right?
Yeah. I don't want to call it Black X either because that's simply porn. That's
yeah.
simply ebony. So I'm not doing it.
Stupid shit. Well, the life of a content creator.
I'm
right,
gonna go to
folks?
blackx.com right now.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, all right. Well, listen, if I'm on it, don't come a knocking.
Don't leak it.
If it's only got one X, then it can't be that good.
Here's
Yeah,
feet.
you gotta get all 3.
Yeah, it's like a white wine.
Pat, what's there?
Oh yeah, let me.
Well, you didn't do it. You're just saying things on
I'm going
stream,
to.
not
I'm doing
doing
it.
them?
I am doing
Should I
it.
go
I
to
just
it on
wanted- I just-
stream?
I had to
Live
open
TV,
an incognito. I opened an incognito.
All right, I'll go
mode.
to
Share
it.
your screen.
I'll-
Share your
Yeah.
screen.
No.
I'll go to it on stream and
Yep.
we'll suffer
Yep.
the
Nope.
repercussions,
Nope.
whatever happens.
It's exactly that. It's cams.
It's cams, baby.
Mhm.
They got feet.
Excellent.
They got feet.
I'm not into
They
feet,
can probably-
by the way, and I make
No,
fun of
lasers
it.
into feet.
Yes, very much so.
Well, Tim, you know what they say? The more you make fun of feet, the more your brain attributes like positive emotions to it, and then you catch the
Uh-huh.
kink.
That's funny.
Oh, I could because interesting. Our brains are very dumb.
I don't like
They're
them.
so-
Yeah, no, brains are incredibly stupid. Like if you, what is it? When I think it's Keegan has had like he's gotten a lot of bad news every
You're
time
hurting
he
me.
has like grilled cheese and tomato soup.
Ow.
So now
And
he doesn't
so-
like grilled cheese and tomato soup.
No, he loves grilled cheese and tomato soup, but he either anticipates bad news is coming, or it's like,
Oh,
damn, bad news. I want grilled cheese and tomato soup.
yeah.
Or like,
Brains are very dumb. I saw a thing that was like your brain thinks that future you, like thinks of you and future you as two different people.
Yes. Oh yeah. It's just also, but it's worse with English speakers as your first language.
really?
A lot of it has to do with
Why?
linguistics. So,
Oh, interesting.
like there are like Mandarin speakers and Cantonese speakers as their first language have a much better time. Not that problem.
Huh.
A lot of it has to do with like our verb tenses, and yes, they say a lot of it's linked to linguistics in the way. But yes, that is especially it's very much an issue with like English native speakers.
That's
Yeah,
It's
fucked.
so silly because we're like, fuck that person. I'm gonna do this. And then
Yeah.
it
Oh my
becomes
gosh!
that
Do you know
time
how
and
many
you're like, oh.
times? Do you know how many times in my like 20s I would do something really just terrible, like to my bot, and like be like, and be like, "This is tomorrow, Pat's problem." and like,
I'm
You
still
needed a
in
new
my
hip
20s,
this week?
so
yeah, yeah, right.
Hell yeah, I'll kick this
Um,
door down. I'll kick all doors down. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
You gotta hack that, and you gotta try and do nice things for future Brett is always thinking past Brett, because
Oh.
you gotta go out of your
Yeah.
way for yourself. you
That's
know?
why I buy donuts when I go to the grocery store at like 3:45. You know, I get to have
True.
a tasty donut treat on the way home, and then I have donut treats for the morning. You know, come on,
nice.
it's so simple.
Oh. I'm let's jump in. I'm gonna do a recap here.
Okay,
Okay.
And I know we have a few people. I saw some mentions that they weren't 100%. So, welcome back to Wayward Shores. I don't know why I speak it like this.
That's
It's
the voice.
It's the
That's your
drugs.
voice.
That's the
It's
voice.
the
It's
dr-
the drugs. Oh,
You
you
need
should
the
have
little
deep on
soundboard.
drugs for this one.
Yo, take one now, bro.
take more right now.
You're
Yeah.
in pain, I've heard.
I'm getting some stabs every now and then, a pain in my hip. But all right, so where we started last session is you all, our gang, and you know
Yes.
what? Go around and let's again reintroduce who your character is. Tim, go.
Tempest Tallahassee, level 2, Water Genasi, Bard.
Great, Jennifer.
Hey, Nimue, Frog, Grung. That's what those are called. Nice.
Grung, Subrace, Frog.
Fighter.
Yeah.
He's a fighter. That's what those are called. I'm doing great.
Brett.
Sensei Steve, definitely not magic, martial arts expert, human man.
Josh.
Hello, I am Eck, Eccles for short, Kobold, Ranger, Platinum Dragon.
Excellent. So, when we last left off on the unmarked island where our heroes have been shipwrecked for a while now, Tempest and Nimue and Steve and Eck had discovered a cave underneath the mountain. They discovered a lofted hideout sort of sanctuary that apparently had belonged to a wizard who was dead and had been eaten by something. And you discovered that something was a horde of little gophers that had been been done to them, presumably by the wizard Harlan Harcourt, and they attacked you all. And it could have gone pretty bad for the group, but you all showed some interesting and creative tactics, and through the use of a bonfire flaming barricade of furniture made the encounter go much more smoothly
We
than
get
it could
inspiration for
have.
that, right?
And after you defeated the gophers, you were able to extract this treasure chest, which you had found before the fight, get it outside, and then you opted to climb the mountain because this harkens back to your very first moments on the island. Steve remembered seeing a weird glint like of sunlight off metal from the top of the mountain, which didn't seem to track, and that always stuck in his brain. And you climbed up the mountain. Also, you got a good sort of vista of the rest of the island. Primarily, the biggest chunk that you haven't explored is the western side, the western beach. You noticed some creatures scuttling about that were kind of odd looking, as well as what looked like debris. Is debris possibly from a ship or something that didn't seemed out of place. You continued your ascent of the mountain, got to the top of it, where you found the dead remains of Sir Wolfgang Brandt, but with like half his head missing. And more importantly, you found a sentient talking sword named Cinderstrike. And Cinderstrike explained that whatever killed Sir Wolfgang seemed to have fractured off a splinter of his psyche into the sword, which caused this sudden gain of consciousness. I believe Nimue sort of took possession of Cinderstrike.
Yes.
And Sir Wolfgang had been sent looking for the lost daughter of a royal house from the mainland, the House Luxara of Sterling Rock. And that is where we left off, and we will reopen with you on top of the mountain, having just gained this sword. Also Nimue, not quite there yet, but is attempting to nurse a wounded gopher and hopefully turn them from mortal enemy to dear friend and loved one companion. And you've made positive steps. Not quite there, but did you get, and I sent you, I think I added you, some notes on that. And there we are. You are all on top of the mountain.
Question.
Yes.
Was Wolfgang's head in half this way or this way?
It was kind of mostly
like
vertical,
diagonal?
but slightly diagonal vertical. Yeah. Like some magic plane or it was almost like
he teleported and he didn't get all the way through and it chopped his head off.
Yes. Yeah. Almost like if like a portal, something malfunctioned and it closed a fraction of a second too soon and it sliced clean through his head.
I've seen lightsabers do that.
So that was definitely like magical.
You know, honestly, you've all been around enough. Yeah, it did not. It looked very magical, not like something a physical blade would be capable of doing. It was too like clean and crystallized.
Should we throw some like rocks or something on your dead master, Cinderstrike, or what, man? I mean, there is something beautiful, I suppose, to let birds and crabs eat it, but
Cinderstrike is sheathed. Cinderstrike cannot talk when sheathed, we'll say. So
I thought I spoke out of the ruby. Damn.
Its eye is, but
got it.
Yeah. But yes, if you want, you can just pull out a little bit.
Not.
Okay, that's fine.
No, okay.
I simply won't.
All right, whatever. I just give 2 thumbs up to the ruby and the hilt. Nothing else up here is what we're hearing.
You see, you are just the top. It's like this rocky mountain, kind of craggy, and that's it. It's barren up here. It is obvious. The only way someone would have come up here is there was no reason. It was probably a teleportation spell that went awry that he was trying. Yeah,
that happens every day.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe he was trying to see those spicy crabs down there.
Well, I guess.
Spicy seashells.
So there's nothing up higher than this?
No, you're at like.
Look how high I am.
Okay. All right. It's a little like.
Oh no, my fucking camera.
Vista. Oh no.
I'm here. I can still hear everybody. It's just my camera's stupid.
Hello. Well, this was an interesting trip. I love to take a hikes with all of you guys. Really get down and dirty with our psyches.
Yeah, hikes are good.
Wait, so are we just leaving the body here, or what were we doing with this?
Seems
I'm
like
pretty
it.
sure you striped it, or we're
We
going
checked
to,
it for
or-
anything we
Looted it.
wanted. Yeah.
You did get like a coin purse with 90 gold off of him.
Mm-hmm. Something like that.
So you're just
Hey, Pat, I asked it, but our psycho frog friend, not naming any names, is like, no, I'm good. So, hey, we're role playing, Pat, and you should be happy for us.
I do love how many coin purses of dead people you know.
It's like they're like, oh, I don't remember who this is for. I don't. It's like it has like a giant H on it. And I was like, I don't know who if this is Harlan's, if this is Wolfgang's. I don't know.
Should we like take his armor and like maybe repurpose it or something if no one's gonna use it?
You can.
Yeah,
We could probably use some like metal bits for
Tempest should
boat
wear
or
this.
something.
I'm not gonna wear that. That's disgusting. The fashion terrible. No, not wearing that.
you should hide in it when we're in fights so that you don't lose all of your hit points.
I don't want a dead guy's armor. Look, it's probably cursed, and besides, it hides too much. I have a certain aesthetic, as you see, because Tempest has like leather vest sort of thingy, deep V. Like, I mean, I would hate to deprive everyone of this. He says, gesturing to himself.
Yeah, there's probably some like tin snips back at the boat. We could cut a deep V in the chest piece for you.
That's true.
Hey, if you guys want to, that's fine. And I'm all about cool ideas. I'm all
What
about.
if we sell it?
Okay, yeah. I'm into like thrift stores. I'm into like vintage, and this looks kind of vintage. It's chic, I guess. Chic. I don't know. Chic. What?
All right. Well, Steve, at the very least, is going to try and take the armor back to the boat
that's
because
fucked
metal
up.
supplies seem important.
Sure.
Okay.
All right. Well,
You tell me where you want to go.
Let's get the fuck off the mountain then.
Wait, we should go back to our chest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did we want to go back to the cave and check out the sunken ship now that we found that this mountain has nothing and didn't take as much time as we expected?
You could do that.
Yeah,
I'm
it
open
looked
to that.
really tall, but it only took us like 20 minutes to get up
Yeah,
here.
it's not a big deal. And yeah, now that the burn is in my legs, I'd feel bad not to continue this sick workout. I know, Steve, you seem like a guy that likes to work out, so we can get our macros together.
Macros.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's keep going. Yeah, let's go get the treasure. Oh, we can put the treasure on the armor and slide it easier. Do we have something we were sliding it with before? I don't think so.
No, but
And
that
we
would
just
help me.
had a
Yes.
rope.
Yeah.
Can everyone make me an athletics check as you climb down
Okay.
the mountain? Just
I
tell me what you roll
guess.
on the dice.
I got a 4 minus 1, so a 3.
Okay.
Again, Tempest has bird
I got-
bones. He has a 6 strength and a 7 constitution.
I got a 17, but we do canonically have Tempest kind of strapped to Nimue.
Yes,
for the
that's
jumping
right.
and stuff. And then I'm strong enough to hoist and lower hilariously. Because
Awesome.
I don't think Tempest weighs 360 pounds.
No, bird bones. 6'4", 89 pounds.
That's a 20 and a 6 on
Alright.
the auxiliary roll.
16.
Okay. Tempest falls. He was kind of near the ground. Eccles catches him with the rope and everything. You take no actual damage, but you kind of slip and
ego
fall.
does.
Your ego does. You all make it down unscathed.
Oh, that's my bad. Don't worry about
Physically.
it. Hey, I thought I saw a beautiful little flower I wanted to go look at. I'm used to being inside. We got to get off this
and
island.
you reach the ground and you are able to. So yeah, you near where you came back down where you went up the mountain. The treasure chest was hidden under some leaves. Great job hiding. It's still there. That's fine. You can leave it there. Are you going to go take that and go back to the beach? Are you going to go back into the cave and look into the lagoon? And there were ship masts sticking up out of the lagoon.
Yeah, we talked about that midweek. We could do the cave or the turtles, right?
Turtles. There's turtles?
Yeah, we
Something with big shells was scuttling around the western beach where you have not been.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought they were bugs.
Yeah,
Those are
no,
crabs,
they're
crabs
are
spicy
bugs.
seashells.
Crabs are bug.
I mean, we're right here. We could just look. We can look in there real fast.
All right. Yeah.
I
Let's
just
go.
look at Tempest to go in the water.
Okay.
I like how you have Nimue and Tempest, but does Steve just stick his head under the water?
Which water are we looking at? Is this the
The
cave
lagoon
water
where the ship
or
is.
lagoon water?
The
Okay.
lagoon in the cave.
The lagoon in the cave. Okay. I was still stuck on the pond with the snakes in it from
Oh,
That's
you
like,
think-
that's off.
You do
That's kinda off in the
mentally live
corner.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brett
Last
mentally
session,
lives
like
there.
4 times, like, are we at the snakes? Like, no, we're good.
Yeah.
No,
Snake.
We're good,
Mountains,
man.
like, there's not snake
As the
piss.
person who edits the podcast version of this in that episode, Steve was very concerned about the snake pond and just
I thought it was
Yeah.
gonna come back. I thought
Yeah,
it was
you were
gonna be
like,
a big snake.
you put in the chest of the snake pond. I was like, we're nowhere near.
no. That's like off. Yeah, that's a,
There might
that's
be
a
other snake
good
ponds we don't know.
Yeah.
So I'm
Snakes
into
love
it.
pissing in holes.
Yeah, whoever sticks under, you see it. The water is very clear here. It's
Mhm.
this is where it kind of mingles with the ocean water, and yeah, you see it is the sunken. It's pretty busted. It's like it's like the front half of a ship. It's sunk, and it's like in better condition the further to the front it gets, and it kind of gets worse and worse and worse, and there's no back half in sight, and it's kind of tattered the wood, but it's like one big strong mast, one smaller mast that's got some cracks in it, and then it's got no butt.
Okay, and most of it's underwater, right?
Yes.
All right, I guess I'll go swim over that bitch, see what's up. Nimue, you want to come with me so I don't get murdered?
Yeah, okay.
You guys keep on watch, and so we don't get murdered. You see a fin or something like that? Smack the top of the water. We'll hear it.
Okay,
All right.
I
I'll shoot. it.
hand my gopher to
Oh
Eck.
Jesus Christ!
All right, I hold it like
It's
cat?
scared. It's very scared to be held by Eck. It's like shivering in fear.
it's because I'm a
Don't-
dragon.
Bite him. I say to the gopher. And also to Eck.
What?
Okay, I'm gonna wrap my tail around the gopher, and then hold it up with my tail.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Splitting the party. Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you guys want to wade in, right? But you guys don't
Well, like-
breathe the water like we do.
Yeah, I could shoot from here.
Yeah, it's
I feel
fine.
Pull
like,
out my bow.
It's fine.
We could go out to like the mast or whatever. Like we don't have to go under. We could just like hang out on the.
That's true.
Above water part,
If you want to do that, you can.
close to the
Yes.
action. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do it.
Hell yeah! All right, you guys.
How far out do we have to swim to get to the mast?
It's not far. It's not too
All
bad.
right.
Okay.
I keep gopher above water with my tail, which I swim significantly slower since I don't have my tail.
Ah, damn.
All
Yeah,
right.
I'll just dive down, baby. You know,
Okay.
maybe showing off a little bit. Who's to say?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you get down, and yeah, it looks. Other than the parts that are very obviously broken and just plain missing from the ship, it looks to be relatively well preserved. Obviously, pretty waterlogged and water soaked. But are you going like into the ship?
Mhm.
Okay. There's not much. It's anything that wasn't as sort of tied down has floated away or deteriorated, but you do see one like crate that's kind of bolted to a wall that looks like it hasn't been. It kind of looks. It's kind of got this like airtight seal on it. It looks the
Oh,
way it's
that's fun.
crafted. Mm-hmm.
I gesture to Nimue, like, look at that thing. I don't know if we can talk underwater. I assume so. Hey, look at that fucking thing. You should grab it. I don't think I can.
It's bolted to the wall, you said?
Yeah, it's like bolted to the wall. It's like a big storage crate.
Can we just break it open? Maybe?
Yeah, you could try and just open it, but
Oh.
I mean, he did say it was airtight and we're underwater.
I go over and try to open it.
Okay, it opens, and
Oh.
things start to float out of it. And
What things?
there are sort of sealed tubes that like are scroll tubes meant to keep paper dry in water, kind of start floating around and kind of dissipating. You see a long length of black metal resting in the bottom of it. You see a pipe, like a stone or a pipe, well-crafted pipe rust that kind of starts to float away.
I grabbed that shit. Like, oh, Jesus. The scrolls and everything floating.
I will roll me a specifically for the scrolls, roll me a d4.
No. 1.
Okay. You get 1 scroll.
Yay. What?
They start like the current going out to sea.
No.
You can still you can still grab the pipe if you want.
I grab the pipe.
Okay, you do. And then
I assume since Nimwe's closer, she can deal with the rest of the shit.
Oh yeah, can I try to grab some of the
yes,
scrolls?
you can try. Roll a d4.
3.
Okay, you grab 3 of them.
How many were there?
4.
Nice.
So many.
Yeah.
Nice jobs.
There were 17.
Okay.
Grab the rod too, huh?
The Tempest, you recognize this immediately. What this is? This is called an onyx eel.
The rod?
It's not. It from it like at first it just looks like a length of black metal, but you pull it out. It's actually it's a weapon called an onyx eel.
Onyx eel.
It is the sort of standard weapon of the Wayama, the underwater Wayama city of Salmar, and it's kind of an ornamental harpoon hewn from an inky black metal, and it basically is like a harpoon, but a harpoon that's been specially fashioned as more of a weapon than a fishing instrument.
Got it.
So it's like a staff?
It's like a +1 spear. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I can tell you, you would know that it acts like a spear, and it actually, for someone that is attuned to it, Tempest would know as a native of the shores, it actually has some, it can deal some electric damage as well, some lightning damage, but you have to it has like limited charges.
Is it martial? Is it a martial weapon?
Yes.
Okay.
Damn.
But if someone really, really wants it and wants to spend some time practicing with it,
if I get anywhere near melee, it's lights out, man. Like, I mean, if no one wants it, I'm down to fucking look cool, but I would never want to use it. Because I forget what Ek has. But
I have a short sword, and a shield.
It could be a singular. It could be 1 or 2, but yeah.
Sick. All right.
Hell
yeah. Let's get this shit back on. There's nothing else in the other captain's quarters.
Nope.
Well, that's probably in the butt, but okay, cool. Yeah. Awesome. A lot of garbage in here, and that's fine, because that's what happens when ships sink. Think about that, gang.
Yep.
Go back to shore. Or I guess go up. And like, we found some scroll tubes and that cool spear thing. Not much else. In a pipe, but, whatever.
Oh, nice. Let me see the pipe.
Okay, here.
Then I started opening the scrolls.
Okay. Did you dry off the shell or the case first, or?
Nope. I've done shooken off some of the water. I shook some of the water off.
And it's the outside, Pat. So I'm just
Drops ain't gonna hurt.
I'm just thankful Jennifer didn't open them underwater, right? Like, it's progress here.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. You at least the fact that Nimue didn't open them under, this would have been a problem if they had been open. Okay. Like
DC's on a bell curve.
Yeah. You have one is a scroll of mending. Can I write this down?
What?
These are all magic scrolls. A scroll of mending. One is a scroll of dancing lights.
Ooh.
One is a scroll of create bonfire. And one is a scroll of friends.
There you go. I see Jennifer typing in our Discord. Good thinking.
Yes. That's what it's there for.
Hell yeah. Can you even... I can fuck with these scrolls.
Oh, I don't... Anyone that has possession of a scroll, I hate that. Like, there's a weird.
I don't know how scrolls work in D&D. Put a gun to my head. I've read it 9 times.
I think super technical raw is something like you can only use a spell scroll if like it's something you could otherwise cast anyway or something. It's like that's
yeah,
stupid.
and it like saves you.
What's the point of creating the scroll?
Right, the material components. I think so. It's like
I view spell scrolls as like a thing where non-magic users can have access to magic, and that would make them more valuable in society. Where it's like, and it maybe is like a moneymaker for magic users, where it's like I can create these scrolls, anyone can do it. So if you have possession of a scroll, you can burn its use.
Can non-wizards copy scrolls, or do you have to be a wizard to do that?
No, to create like a spell scroll, you have to have some kind of arcane ability.
You don't have to be a wizard to write a spell scroll. They just have an easier time because they usually already have all the ink and shit.
The ink. That's the big problem with spell scrolls is the ink.
Yeah, but wizards have to have it because they write shit in their spell books. So it's usually just easier for them. But like literally a bard can do it.
Yeah.
Bards probably have done it.
So you can mess with the stuff now. You can go back.
Is there more stuff in the cave? Is it just the sunken ship? Is there like
there's back up to the law. It just goes out to sea. Then there's like waterfall, some rocks, waterfall blocking the entrance to the cave, some rocks, and then it's the ocean proper.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Well, like that's cool. We found some stuff. Let's get our treasure back to the
yeah.
boat.
Yes.
Everyone's gonna be so proud of us. It's crazy.
Or they're gonna be mad because we killed that guy.
2 bodies late, but look at the stuff we found.
I did forget about those 2 guys. Hey, but we rid them of 2 different types of murderers.
Yeah, only one of them was our fault.
Wait, how did the rich guy get to the cave again? I don't remember.
He was drugged by the horde of gophers and then eaten.
Oh,
they came that close to our house, Pat? That's so scary.
Yeah.
See, that's why I was stuck on the snake thing, because I thought it was like a channel we were following, but it was just fucking gophers.
The gophers were hungry, and they came upon your camp, and they saw what looked like the most tasty,
the juiciest guy. Yeah.
Yes.
The thickest morsel.
Yep.
All right.
Take Gopher Grace back from Eck and put him back into my pouch.
Yes.
I stretched my
and
tail.
Jennifer, this is important. Jennifer and I established this sort of off mic. The creature's first name is Gopher, and its surname is Grace. It's not a gopher named Grace, not Gopher Grace. It is its first name is Gopher.
Yes.
Yeah, it's continuing a long tradition of fantastic animal names.
Yes. So, okay. You at this point, so it was the morning when you all went out. At this point, it's evening. It has been a day. It's I'm gonna say the sun has set because you had to go up and down the mountain, but it's not like dark. It's getting dark quick.
It's dusk. Evolve your rock breaths, friends.
As you kind of carry your chest, you have all your stuff. You go back through the jungle. You get across the river, that little river. Say Nimue does another amazing leap across the river with a rope with a perfect 3-point landing. You all get across with your stuff, and as you kind of rustle and come out of the jungle, there's a bit of a ruckus, and you see the campsite. There's like sort of torches and a little fire going, and you hear like, someone's coming, get to your feet. And it looks like the people, the able-bodied, there's Tofa and Tiller and Doss are all kind of getting in like defensive stance with some kind of shitty makeshift spears. It looks like they've been whittling. And then they see you emerge like, oh, and Tofa's like, thank the fucking lords above, y'all. Wait, and she see what? Where's account? Okay, she sees all the shit you're carrying. It's like, okay, I feel like we got like some catching up to do.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Check it out. We found some treasure. We found some like
It's mine.
cool armor.
Okay.
We found Fontini. He was a skeleton.
What?
Oh yeah, he's big dead.
He's
We
a
found
skeleton. What
we
happened?
found a colony.
I feel like
of,
there's like some words that should go between the ones you said and where, like, there should have been some ones.
We didn't kill him.
In-
If that's what you're asking, we didn't
invasive
do it.
killer gophers.
I pulled Gopher Grace out. I'm like, I
What?
have a
Oh,
gopher now.
That's so adorable.
Yeah,
It's,
that killed a guy.
Make me an animal handling check. Anyway.
I got a natural 20.
Let's go.
Okay.
Praise
You
be.
are. I'm just gonna tell you. You are one successful away you get interaction away from this thing kind of like bonding to you.
This is like Pokemon Sleep. You just give it fucking biscuits.
So it does not try to bite you when you hold it up by the scruff of its neck, and it's just kind of
That's nice.
chittering mitten. Like it's like, oh, they're so cute.
Yeah, that killed the guy.
Nice.
Yeah, there was like a million of them, and
What?
we had to fight for our lives.
Where's Kelly?
Yeah. All right, it's a real straight line here. So we followed the billionaire
Mhm.
and found his corpse
Mhm.
next to money, which
Mhm.
tracks.
Right.
And then Kellic was like,
But it's not his money.
My
It's old
money.
money.
"My money," and he like tried to hurt us, and then we had
He
to
stabbed
fight.
Tempest.
Yeah, he
And I
stabbed the
pointed
shit
to
out
his
of me.
neck.
It hurt so bad.
I had to heal him out there.
Yeah, I was bleeding. It's crazy. I probably still have a gnarly ass scar. See?
So anyway, he's dead.
Yeah, because he tried to murder me.
Wait, fuck. Kellic is dead too.
Yeah, because he tried to murder
kill
me.
us.
Oh, what the fuck?
He tried to murder me.
He was a
I
bad
mean,
guy.
He saw that money and he got friggin' envious like Cain himself.
But you know, you don't have to worry because he pulls out a pamphlet. It was self-defense what we had to do. You can read about it here.
Right.
Why do you carry that?
She does not
Why do you
take the
carry
pamphlet
that? That's
from
sick.
you.
That's so sick. You must get a lot of scraps. That's so cool. You're so cool.
I like to imagine this entire time Cinder Strike is like mumbling on her back.
Just like
Yeah.
yeah, you need to know, dude.
Okay, so all right,
Nothing else interesting happened.
This is a lot. Okay, so you're saying something was it you said that or some critters that thing you think who's gonna let
Did you guys mention the wizard? I had to go do something real quick.
No.
Oh
Okay,
no, because the wizard was
there's a
already
wizard.
Dead. No, there was no wizard.
He was also
Okay.
a skeleton.
You're getting confused.
I'm gonna let me lock
It's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, you're asking too many questions. You're making it complicated.
Tiller, because like I know what's going on. I get this. I've heard this old chestnut before. It's very obvious, Tofa. It's very obvious that there was a bunch of these little critters that drug off the rich guy,
What?
and then they ate him, and then they found this like lair, and the sellsword got greedy, tried to off these four for the treasure there that they had found. They
Very
defeated him, and then they fought these critters in the fight. Our grung friend here made friends with the little one, and they brought all this stuff back. It's pretty simple. I mean, like,
Oh yeah, see, he
you live
gets
in the
it.
shores. You live in the shores enough time. It's
That's exactly what happened, which makes me
it's like a
somewhat
Tuesday.
curious about that for you. But hey, that is exactly what happened.
It's like a Tuesday in the shores. Yeah.
Ain't no big deal to you guys, I guess. Okay, fine.
For me,
There was a dead
it was
guy
Tuesday.
on top over there.
Another dead guy. How many?
Oh.
Okay, so it's like, how many dead folk are we talking about at
Four.
this point?
All right,
Four.
all right,
Four.
all right,
Four,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Fontini.
But only
of
two you
deaths-
knew.
In order of deaths, wizard,
There was a dead. You found a dead wizard.
We
Knight.
assume so.
Yes.
Was that with the treasure?
Yes.
Yes.
Not the knight,
Okay.
though. The knight was a different
Yeah.
area.
wizard
There's a
first,
dead knight.
then knight but separate,
Yes.
then Fontini, then Celtic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What
Pretty
the fuck
straightforward.
is up with this island?
Hey, man, Wayward Shores, baby. You never know what you're going to get.
Yeah,
Okay.
but one of them died because he was an idiot. So like,
which
you can't
one?
blame the island for him being stupid.
Which, okay, yeah.
But we don't know how smart the knight was either. So
We don't know how smart that was. But I mean, even still, that would just lend itself to not being the island's fault.
Unless this island is a vortex, because the knight's, or the sword that talks right there,
yeah.
implied that there's a princess he's trying to find. So what if
Oh,
this?
and I guess
Look,
that
look.
the sword that talks is like
Yeah, I
the
guess that happened too.
consciousness of the night.
She
you
just
don't,
is like
you don't want the
she
sword
just
to talk.
throws her. She just throws her hands up like.
See, you're too busy
What?
getting confused. If you pay attention,
It's so
before
it's
getting
honestly
confused, it
so
makes more
simple.
sense. But
We're
then you
being
just you
really
immediately go to confused.
straightforward.
Yeah, I'm getting kind of pissed that you're not paying attention better.
I'm almost like don't want y'all to go into the island anymore because every time like something fucked up happens.
Because you want the treasure.
Please don't stab me,
I
man. It really hurt. Even though I got healed, it stung.
I'm not gonna. Oh, she's still holding the spear. She like throws it down. I'm not. No. Okay. So on the island, there was a dead knight, and that you said that sword. I mean, I don't know if I believe
Oh,
that a talking sword.
Yeah, then
wow.
like get the sword out.
Oh, okay. I pull the sword out and just stand there
Hello.
See, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
What? No. I am the Cinderstrike, the greatest sword in all the world.
See,
Yes.
Who should I be cutsing?
Well, this was just a demonstration.
Oh.
you just needed to prove that you
with it. Okay,
existed.
bye.
Bye. See ya. Enjoy the
It's so
leather,
violent.
nerd. See it's been a dang day, but we found all this cool stuff, and none of it really helps us get off the island. But what are you gonna do?
Oh, but there's
Okay.
debris. There's shit on the other side over there. And I point in the direction I think the
Oh yeah, and then I do minor illusion and create the holographic map of the island.
You did say you kind of like internalized that. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
So you do that. You're like, oh, okay. Oh, and Sheila's looking like, is this really here? These look, and Tofa would know. She's like a professional sailor. These look like how you would transport the sails that were not being used on the ship, like other sail, like they're kind of rolled up. These
Okay.
canopies.
Canopy. I'm hungry.
All right, I've been meaning to say. I know we've been here. I know it feels like we haven't had much time to breathe because there was y'all water, and then we had the thing this morning. We really start talking about seeing if we got what we need, to try to get off this island and figure out what's gonna
interesting.
happen. So okay,
Yeah, how's
They all found a bunch
how's
of
the bed
shit.
repair going? You guys
I
had all
mean,
day. Is it fixed?
Yeah, you guys
I
probably just
mean,
want to cool, right?
literally, I don't know what we've been assessing it, and we didn't want to necessarily start diving it, but I don't know
didn't
how
do
we can
anything.
prepare. It's just the aft, the stern, the aft of the ship. I don't know really if that's all we got to work with.
They didn't do
I mean, we're gonna have
anything.
to like pull it apart and reassemble.
But you just stayed
That's-
here.
Unless you found more. You said you found more stuff. Like what? That could be.
Yes. But so you just stayed here.
I mean, yeah.
Interesting.
And
Interesting.
we're cataloging the resources, assessing the ship, seeing what resources. It's called survival. Normal survival doesn't mean traipsing off into unknown like jungles.
Maybe to
And
you
Oh,
it
it doesn't?
doesn't.
it's about kind of hunkering down, making sure you have what you need to survive, organizing your resources, and
Oh,
start
yeah,
figuring
you
out a
know.
Oh
plan.
yeah, the resources
It's
that
just It's just
like,
interesting.
No,
that
don't
we
get
would
me
come
wrong.
back
Y'all have
and
been
we would say,
instrumental.
We need to
but
get
that's
off the
not what
island.
anyone in the books do, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And then you question our map.
Yeah.
Heroes don't do
Is this
that.
real?
No, I didn't
It-
question the map.
It's like this is like really hostile. I don't like this. I'm going to
Okay.
bed. I
We
can't.
I feel like
to-
you're
we had
putting
to
that
kill
on
a
me.
man
It sounds like
today.
y'all have had a very stressful day.
And this
Feel
is
like
the
you're
most
putting
stressful
that-
part.
You're
Yeah,
projecting.
it's all the stressful part here. You keep asking us all these questions.
Yeah, okay. Brother, how can I not?
It's so
Like,
simple. We have a
it's so
talking
simple.
sword.
I literally
we told you what happened. And you kept
everything you
asking more
told me,
questions.
it sounds insane. like it, but like
Do you know
That
why?
guy gets it. He gets it though.
That guy gets it. Do you know why it sounds insane? Because you sat here all day.
You probably didn't even believe us about Damp or whatever the fuck his name was.
Yeah, it's a weird fucking island. Go walk around. There's
Yeah.
shit everywhere.
I
It's-
really don't. It
it's
sounds
not
like
safe.
I am a sailor by trade. I'm not a warrior. It sounds like I would die if I were to
See?
leave
You
this
can-
beach.
You're welcome.
No, I appreciate what y'all done. You've been invaluable as far as resource gathering.
I'm gonna attack. I'm just gonna I'm gonna break
Tim
back.
and I scroll down to the leave.
Yeah, I playing too much Baldur's
Okay,
Gate.
should we,
I
like-
Did
hit
we mention? Did we mention that there's another boat?
Pat. There was that. Oh, the boat that is in the,
Wait, in the lagoon?
No, you didn't mention another boat.
It's
in a
underwater.
lagoon.
It's underwater. I thought it was
she
shitty.
Like, grabbed Steve's cheeks like, no.
But-
what other boat?
Well, it's underwater.
It's-
It looks like
it's
it's fucked.
underwater.
It's like
I mean, if
I
it can be-
initially would have never thought, based off my dungeon master's description,
Okay.
that this would have been valuable.
I'm also
I
glaring
mean,
at her
if
for
we
touching
can,
Steve.
do you think it could be like dragged up and like dried out and maybe a
I don't fucking know.
No, because you're too scared to go out there. It's heavy.
Yeah, what do
if
I
went
look
with
like, a
y'all,
sailor?
It seems like
And you
y'all can-
literally
if I-
scream at us when we come back with weird things.
Yeah.
You tried to attack us when you came back.
You're like so emotional right now. It's crazy.
Who else do you think is here?
If
Steve, my
only you
little
had, if only you had, I don't know, a vial you've got to mess with of an unknown substance and magical means
No.
of fixing shit.
No,
Well, we don't have
Well-
that.
no, Steve.
Is it in the item chest?
I mean, what's a scroll of mending gonna do? Put two pieces of wood together? Come on.
We have a Steve that could mend also.
Oh, you
Yeah,
you have
all I
mana
gotta
as a-
do is like think about stuff and it's fixed. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
never mind then.
Steve has mended his outfit like 8 times already.
Yeah. Look at this. It's fine.
Oh, yeah, because we were talking about like if you got blood on it, you just cut it off and mend it back.
Yeah, and then mend it back together.
Yeah.
Well, could you make an entire second shirt by like a starfish, right? Like cut off a bit and no.
Oh my God,
The
that'd be so
shirt
fucking funny.
of
All right, so
Theseus.
Pat,
We just keep cutting off at the bottom inch of Steve's shirt and just gluing it back together.
so what we're hearing from you is that the sunken boat in the lagoon has value from natural resources more so than I don't know. I'm so scared right now.
So if
I'm
we
saying you
we
have
can
a
glue-
fucked up back end of a boat. There's another fucked up front.
How the
end
fuck
of
are we gonna
boat.
get a boat from all the way over there to there? We can barely carry it.
It's gonna take some work. It's-
You could
Yeah, I
also,
guess-
you know what else we could do though is we could go get a bunch of turtles and rope them together and have a
Yeah.
big turtle raft.
we could have them drag
Pat-
it, yeah.
That sounds so hard. I'd rather die. Like
And we
when
have the
when in the show the Vikings when they attack Paris for like the third time, I'm like, you carried your ships over what? And they would just do that.
they would just do it for fun. Like they were like they loved it.
They loved it. Okay, so there's a lot of accusations flying around, a lot of emotions. I didn't think the sunken ship, like how big is the river or whatever to the lagoon? The peanut.
Oh yeah, the legume's the kind of bean.
Yeah.
like, do you think it could fit?
Like it got in there somehow.
It would be
Can we
tight,
float it out?
but it could potentially fit through the big.
Fit
Oh,
hole?
and then the vial had the cum is the lube that you put that on.
Well,
the boat
okay,
and it'll
okay.
slide through
How
easier.
do we test the vial? Do we have to drink? Do we have to taste it? Do we have to
I
pour it
just
on
need
shit?
someone to say like they spend an hour trying to identify it. That's all I
I'm just
need.
afraid of
I
it.
thought that Tempest drank it already, but that's okay.
I was very clear saying, please tell me if you actually did, because then we have some rolling to do. And you said no. You kind of walked that back.
Yeah, I mean
But also, Tempest is immune to acid, so we're safe.
That's so true. If damp, which means when I drink a lot, I simply just don't get heartburn, but I get fucked up. I just assumed if damp said drink it, I'd drink it, but it doesn't sound like he said that, so I wouldn't just drink it. That's not safe.
Okay. All right.
I have this temple to take care of.
No, it was one of the things he just kind of pulled out kind of randomly and was just like, yeah, here.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, let me see that vial. I'm a really cool guy, and who has the vial? I don't know.
Steve grabbed all the extra stuff that nobody wanted to grab, so I think Steve has it.
So you hand it out to me, and then it just lifts up in the air and then floats next to me. Because I have my unseen servant doing shit for me right now, because I'm not trying to deal with any of this. This is too much for me.
Tempest doesn't like things being handed to him.
Yeah, no, this is like way too much stimulation for Tempest. So it would honestly hurt his hands if he picked up this jar. Like,
that's really cool, bro.
Oh, him? Don't talk to him. He's
who?
What?
Don't talk to the unseen servant. It's
Whoa, there's someone here? Wow.
Yeah, that's how it's floating. I conjure a guy. I think he's a ghost.
Nimue sticks her arms out and it's just like, hello?
Hello? Invisible, mindless, shapeless, medium force that performs simple tasks.
Oh.
Okay.
That's pretty sick, bro. Yeah, you're gonna have to teach me that technique.
Hey, anytime, and it's a ritual, so I don't even have to cast a spell slot to do it. It's so cool.
So,
hell yeah.
Also, Doss fixes you all plates of they're cooking more of the snake.
Yummy.
Mm-hmm. And
good snake. I wonder who got it.
The tofu's like, look. I feel like I'm not trying to be hostile. This is a lot y'all are throwing at me, and I already said y'all have been instrumental in our survival.
You've literally never thanked us for anything we've done.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for this bounty of snake meat.
Well, no, just
also
provided, and the fruits.
We didn't throw anything at you. You kept asking questions.
True.
And you got mad at us for giving you answers.
Yeah, you were screaming.
I feel like the answers were like real convoluted and jumbled up, and it's fine. Okay, you know what?
I can't even spell that word.
Sure. It's my
I
fault.
don't even know what that word means.
Yeah, I can't even begin to understand what you're saying.
I told you that they killed a guy.
Yeah.
I got stabbed. Did we talk about that?
You get some charred snake meat and then a side of sort of pan-fried ramusa. That's some of the fruits that I could find. Mm-hmm.
I want some of that, Pat. What do I need to roll to have that in real life?
Steve taps the jug a little bit and gets a few more globs of mayo out.
Oh yeah, the crusty 7 hours old. I mean, mayonnaise doesn't go bad. It just transforms into another more beautiful form.
I don't know that that's true.
You can get fucked up off mayonnaise if you drink it. Fermented mayonnaise booze, Pat. It'll get you where you need to go.
It sure will.
Yeah, the bathroom.
Yeah, the doo-doo. You got doo-doo?
the new flavor of Smirnoff.
Yeah.
Hellman's.
You got to fucking...
This is the co-branding adventure with Smirnoff and Hellman's.
You got too much doo-doo in you? Well,
the doo-doo demon.
You got some doo-doo problems, brother.
I tell you what, though. Mayo vodka Bloody Mary with bacon. Piece of bacon in it.
Okay.
This is BLT, baby.
Sometimes I'm like, why don't we have more viewers? And then I'm like,
Because Pat's can come in with devilry.
Because
I wouldn't drink that.
Pat's NPCs constantly gaslight us. And, Pat constantly talks about mayonnaise. So it's like.
Oh, yes.
We love it. Pat invented a BLT cocktail just now. That's so nasty.
That sounds good. I like that.
Here's the problem: I bet you it would be a sleeper hit.
I mean, Pat is so good at it.
You know what though? But like one of the best like martinis I've ever had was one where they put a real ass piece of bacon in it, and it was like you like drink it over the bacon, and it makes it a little salt. It was really good.
I feel like I've seen. Okay, because we've all seen those milkshakes that are utterly atrocious.
Yeah.
Where they like
utterly
coat the outside of the glass in chocolate and then attach all of the shit to it.
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like I've seen those, but for Bloody Marys, where there's like a
Oh.
whole rotisserie chicken and a grilled.
Yeah,
chicken.
yeah. I've seen
Oh yeah,
those.
if you go to Wisconsin,
also-
apparently, yeah,
Yeah.
it's
It's like a cheeseburger
yeah.
on a stick sticking out of it.
My cousin
also,
married a dude from Wisconsin, and whenever we would go out to like brunch with him and his sister, they would get a Bloody Mary, and it wasn't full of every bullshit. Like, this fucking sucks.
But also, Jennifer, the joke you made, that would be a great name for a milkshake shop that does like the ridiculous. Like, it's a slice of cake on top of the milkshake. Call it utterly ridiculous.
Love it.
I'm gonna kill you.
Oh yeah.
Pat, I look at the vial with my unseen servant
Yep.
for an hour as I'm
You-
chilling.
This is Sovereign Glue,
Sovereign
And
glue.
an incredibly strong adhesive.
glad
Don't
it-
touch it.
I'm glad
Don't
to not
touch
drink
it.
that.
Just a dot, just like a drop can like hold two very like pieces of wood
Yeah.
together.
Forever.
Somehow I glued a piece of wood
do
to
you-
my mindless,
see, Steve,
formless
we would
ghost.
have had we would have had problems, Steve, if you drank it.
Yeah, what happens if that? I think it just would. Oh
Um,
no!
I think he would be dead. I think we'd have Brett's new character.
I think
then.
Sovereign Glue would kill you because Sovereign Glue is
Yeah.
like crazy magical glue.
You never super glued your fingers together. You just and then
Yeah.
you got a piece of skin off. And you're
Yeah,
fine.
there you go.
If I super glued my whole mouth shut, I just and then I have like a hurt mouth for a day.
It,
Some
Again,
teeth would be on the bottom, but then you have
referenced
long
it.
Cast
teeth.
mending on it.
Yeah,
I
cast mending.
referenced it in a previous session. It would be Brett and I would have a conversation off mic about what kind of deal is Brett going to strike with the ocean god. to come back.
Yeah,
Glue mouth.
yeah. Brett goes to sleep, comes back, and is like, "I went to bed and I met a guy."
Yes, it would be very much be a nettle situation. So,
All right.
you all, anyone want to do anything before I tell you? Go ahead and click the long rest butty.
I wanna,
Yes.
I wanna bathe in the ocean, baby. You know,
Okay.
I feel grimy.
Yeah, you probably all are pretty rank.
I walk out
True.
nude as hell. Not making a big deal out of it, but besides that, you know, I'm good for a long rest.
Is there a campfire?
Yep.
Sick. I am gonna instinctually, like, I'm sitting on whatever, and I'm gonna like just like tap on it like it's drums the whole time, to some rhythm
Okay.
before
Yeah.
bed.
Steve's ready to go.
Do you want to make me a performance check to see how good it is, Zach?
Yeah, if you want. Shit. What'd I get? My performance is 0, so 15.
Great roll.
Okay. That kind of hits on a nice beat.
Hey, I like your vibe.
Nice little evening.
I take out a harmonica and I go with them. You know.
I am gonna say if you wanted to bring some of the like better pieces of metal from Sir Wolfgang's armor, that's fine too.
Yeah, I think that's what Steve wanted.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
fine.
I
use it as
pull
a
out
slide.
I put out a lute because I feel like being a guitar guy would be more annoying, right?
Ooh,
Right?
Yes.
'Cause-
Yes. Yes.
Because usually when I play
lo-
bards, I try to avoid doing music bards to like expand the mind. But Tempest
But-
sucks.
Gotta lean
Yeah.
into it.
Yeah.
This is the most. Yes, this is such like the energy that you're going for fits so perfect with like I bring my acoustic guitar out
Yes.
for no reason.
Yeah.
in a
So like
place of,
he immediately
like a
hears
gas
you
station bathroom
going.
and
It's
you're
like,
just,
oh,
playing.
we jamming, okay. And then I'm like very quickly drowning out
Yeah.
Eck in a douchey way, and I just kind of have like a cloth wrapped around me, which sees my deep V, and he has a 6-pack, but he has a 6-pack the way that like all really skinny guys do.
You'd have to work for it. Yeah.
Right, and I sit like on a log and spread my legs, and if you look real close when the fire shifts, you can see what's going on down there. And I'm crushing it.
Does the V part of the abs weirdly stick out a little further than the other part of the upper abs?
No,
okay.
because that would imply that he has a little more muscle, or
Yeah.
even gut, or who knows what. But ain't nothing down there got any mass. Wait, not there. I mean there.
Too late.
Yeah.
Canon. It's canon. Now.
It's canon. It's canon. It's big to some people.
No, I pictured
proportional.
Tempest having a cannon.
I don't, because you just said Tempest is 6'4", and to me, especially fresh out of the water, what that says to me is that Tempest is probably in the cool breeze right now.
I mean,
not like
Oh.
deep hanging.
Yeah, we're not entirely sure the grower versus shower quotient, but
Okay.
This is true. We could roll for it. Do you want to roll for it, Pat?
No, I regret fostering the conversation. That's on me.
this is my fault as a DM. I do want to
this is very
apologize.
much-
Wait, this is a great opportunity for audience participation. Audience, grower or shower, vote now.
Vote now, grower or shower for Tempest, you are playing loud to drown out the sound, but Ak is into it, so he's having a good time.
Yeah, no, I mean, if you would quote unquote match me, he would like it, right?
Yes.
It's not like a what's what I'm looking for, competition thing to him. It's just that he can't help himself. So,
Yes. Ek can absolutely match whatever it
Hell
is
yeah.
and provide a Travis Barker.
I think you're right.
Barker. That's the dude from Blink-182, right?
I think so. I definitely. Are you also trying to remember if it's a skater? Travis.
No, he's
Pastrana.
from Blink-182. I just feel
Yeah.
like I almost thought his name was Trevor for a second, and I'm like, I don't think that's right. I do not think his name is Trevor.
My keyboard
Not
won't
Travis.
type T's right now for some reason.
Oh, do you have to do the thing? Oh, it's Travis Barker. I was right. Is you have to do the thing where you have to control V or T's?
Yeah.
My friend had to do it with L's for a long time. It's
Hell
very
yeah.
fun.
It's just that my
Yes.
keyboard gets switched to a different profile, and it's like, I don't know what the fuck that
Ooh.
is. This one.
Got you. Yes, I am. Travis Barker is the dude from Blink-182. I am doing that on the whatever I'm sitting on, a log crate, whatever.
Cool.
And I'm I'm like easily keeping pace.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just do this
Okay.
for my brother all the time.
This rocks. I'm gonna roll performance, Pat, for fun, and I'm not gonna use this one. I'm gonna use this die.
Use the
Ooh.
spin down counter.
Oh my gosh! Natural 20. The Lord is so huge and it's so big and so here right now.
So here right now.
I get up and I even stand and put one leg on top of a crate, like behind Ek, and we are just crushing.
We're jamming.
It's like so loud that the animals hate it.
Yes. Which is purposeful. It's scaring them away.
Yeah, you hear squawking.
Yeah,
Some birds,
they love it.
yeah. So, if there's anything else, you all can sleep through the night.
I'll do that.
Do people throw gold at us?
Yeah, how much money do I make? 1,000 gold?
All the gold that's been acquired is already in your possession so far on this island. They have nothing.
Well, they could have given me like their boots or something. All right, I'll click long rest.
I've clicked longer. I've been playing so much of the damn Baldur's Gate because
Yeah.
now I just will randomly just. Okay, in Baldur's Gate, I got a thing that just lets me play music now. I did not. I'm a ranger,
How'd
and
you
now I
get?
can play music.
I don't have that. I took a feat because I needed 20 charisma and nothing else gave it. But
Oh, yeah, no. Some lady was like, man, I wish somebody would play with me," and I was like, "I'll try," and then I
That's so
rolled
cool.
really poorly, and then she was like, "Maybe you should try again." So I rolled again and passed, and she goes, "Here's a lute," and now I can just play the lute, and then
That's
I just.
sick.
People run over to me every time I start playing, and they're like, yeah, and give me money. It's so fucking funny.
Okay. Morning comes. You hear the gentle lapping of waves as you wake up, and that's it. You don't hear screams of alarm or shouts. Or
No more
I have a question.
People get
Everyone-
dragged off by beasties.
There's the four of you. There's Tofa. There's Doss, the ship's cook. There's Tiller, the Wayama farmer, and then there's also, remember, Moira, who was the older human woman who had her leg broken that was fixed and had been.
Oh, and she
predicting
keeps like
visions of
screaming
death.
prophecy at us.
She seems to catch visions every so often.
Yeah,
and
who doesn't?
She's very evangelical.
She had a very quiet night though. Last
Oh,
night.
see, easy.
Too quiet.
Mhm.
Too quiet. I have a question. Since we're,
Yeah.
these are fresh characters and we're still building their characterization.
Yeah.
What does everybody sleep like?
Yeah.
Do you want me to go first?
I feel like
I
you
can go
should,
first.
because you wouldn't have asked the question if you didn't already have yours in mind.
I come up with these like in the shower, which I did today. Ek will move his like packing stuff in a way where it looks as though he's sleeping like next to a person, and like that's how he kind of like wraps himself around it a little bit and then sleeps. So there's like if you look at it head on, you're like, that's supposed to be another person. The way he sleeps.
Oh, that's so me. That's Pat. I have to, if I'm not an actual person that I'm spooning, I need a pillow to spoon.
Yeah. Very much Eck. You probably gauge, oh, maybe that's how he and his brother slept as kids.
Am I starfishes?
Perfect.
Steve has this thing where he tries to look cool while he's asleep. So he sits in the meditation pose and then
Oh, yeah.
Slumps his head forward, droolily. Tempest, yeah, I think he just, does the classic arms behind the head sort of thing, looking cool, and then big old mouth open, drool coming down thing.
Hell yeah.
Nice. So yeah, as morning the others, Doss starts doing the one thing he's really good at, and he starts kind of preparing a breakfast again. Pretty limited. You had some hardtack that Steve had found on the ship. You got the snake meat. You got the fruits that Eck had foraged, and he's trying to cobble it together. He's doing his best to try and get some variety with the way he's cooking things and how he's kind of doing. It's going to be a lot of repetitive flavors, but he's doing his best to try and mix it up a bit for everyone. So there's breakfast. Moira's very quiet, and she comments on how she had one of the best nights of sleep she'd actually had in a long time.
It's because we
Nice.
jammed. We jammed so hard.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And Tofa says, "Okay, if you're up to it, I'd like y'all to take me to this other ship you mentioned you was sunk, and I'd like to assess whether or not maybe this is something we can work with. If y'all, unless you have something else in mind for the day, y'all have been."
No.
It's pretty. I feel like every time y'all go onto the island, some crazy shit happens, but it kind of works out for the four of us still here. So, what do y'all think?
No, I mean, like, we could take you to the other ship. I'm sure there's some more stuff to look at over there.
Yeah,
as
maybe
well.
you'll see
Yes.
something we didn't see. You know what I'm saying?
All right. And we do need to get the other stuff from over there. And I keep pointing to that one side.
The other beach on the western side. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So what we can, I'm game. Y'all, we can go. Whatever y'all want to do. You're the ones who've been in inland now twice and come back and survived and seem to do well for yourselves. And
All right, yeah, let's go march through the jungle again. But we'll have to be sure to avoid the snake pond this time. And then
Yeah, the
okay.
piss.
I'm just doing my best to I'm gonna really try hard to whenever y'all say some crazy shit you haven't said before and act like it's totally normal, I'm just gonna do my best to be cool about it. Okay. So there's a snake pond. Okay. I'm gonna internalize that, process it on my own time.
yeah, the things we want to avoid is snake pond, cannibal. Well, not cannibal gophers. No, they're just gophers. They're hungry. And then the swamp man.
Okay.
Yes. Do you have
So-
gear or something, or do we need to protect you?
I mean, she's got sailor's attire. She has a machete that she kind of salvaged, but that's about it. She's not really a warrior. She's again a professional sailor.
Escort quest.
Are they bringing any ship loading tools?
I mean, y'all found a ton of rope
Mm-hmm.
and sort of what do you call it? Is it block and tackle? That's pulley system stuff. No, not block and tackle. I don't fucking know. But
I can drag up to 360 pounds. I can pull up to 360 pounds. I think we got this.
Yeah.
How much do you think that boat
So
weighs?
easy.
Yeah.
probably tens of pounds.
Yeah, can't be that much. And it's in water, so it weighs nothing. We win.
It weighs
Matt, we
nothing.
got this. I'm so ready.
Things don't.
I'm gonna make
things don't weigh
Tempest look so
anything
strong.
underwater.
Yeah, I'll fucking pick it up.
So
No
are
big
you
deal.
going back to the cave? Is that your first stop? You're going back to the cave?
Yes.
I don't think there's because
Okay.
I don't really think there's an easy way to do both in a loop. Because
Yeah.
if we have to, because if we go to the one spot and there's things you have to carry, then we might as well just come back to the camp with it. And we're gonna have to carry quote unquote the boat and come back to camp with it. So we'll just do one and then we'll do the other. I guess.
Okay. Yeah. So you lead Tofa kind of back. The trail's still there, the drag trail from Fontaine. It kind of made a nice clear path. If you want to follow along that, or you can make your own path. You get back and you reach the cave. You go into the lagoon. You point it out. Tofa obviously can't breathe underwater, but being a sailor, she is a capable swimmer. And I imagine Tempest and Nimue sort of kind of guide her, kind of help her assess. And she's like, coming up. So I'm kind of cutting to you're all in the lagoon. She is assessed. And she's like, okay, she all got that glue, y'all.
Yeah, it's fucking glue. It's crazy.
What was that scroll? What was that magic scroll y'all found? Okay, look, it's a long shot, but I feel like with a little, it's gonna take work. All of us, I'm gonna work. But if we were somehow able to get this to our beach. This honestly might take us. I mean, we're talking like days, weeks, even. But like, I don't know. It's our best. It's our best option. We could possibly cobble together some kind of vessel that won't sink within moments of leaving the island.
We'll probably just get rescued, though, right?
I don't know why. I mean, like, I find that highly unlikely. Just from a. I don't know how anyone would find us. This island ain't on none of our charts or maps or nothing. So,
so are we just gonna like pull the boat?
Y'all look pretty capable. I myself am no slouch when it comes to that. You know, I'm rope pulling's half a sailing. It feels like sometimes, but this looks like ooh.
I mean, we can pull the boat, but like you just made it sound like there was like a real obvious thing we needed to do, and just like drag a boat. I don't know. All right.
If this was Baldur's Gate 3, I would just simply put it in my pack and then send
and then deploy it later.
Yeah, that's how I steal chests that I can't open. Just get my big girl to throw it in her backpack and then send it to camp.
Tim gets it.
Pat, what were you gonna?
No, yeah. So just if you want to attempt with the 5 of you to fix some rope to some key areas and give it a tug, kind of give it a collective tug and see what it does.
Maybe we could get more help from the people on the beach.
Yes, you could do that.
Many hands make light work.
Big hands make light work.
That's true.
And
you guys
Dawson
keep
Tiller,
doing that. I'm gonna go back to the beach and get them to come here.
You can see if the that wet guy wants to help us out.
Okay, Damp. Hell yeah, I can make a short stop.
So okay, what's happening when? Who's doing what?
I just don't want to work, so I'm leaving. But I am getting help.
Is it safe for Tempest to go along? Should someone go with him?
Yeah, I'll go with Tempest.
It's fine, but I'm glad you're coming.
You look like you could use a buddy.
Oh, that's so true. Yeah. It's scary out there. There's like big birds.
Where are you going first?
What makes the most sense? Damp or beach?
Damp
first?
on the way to the beach.
And maybe Damp first.
Well, wait,
The way my mental map works is we're closer to Damp, but I don't know if that's actually true.
Yes,
Snake.
That's true.
I think Damp's in the middle, and we're up.
Yeah. Damp first because it feels weirder to bring the people from the beach to Damp. So Damp first.
We just brought a ton of people to your house, bro.
Hey man.
That is correct. Damp is closer because you just outside of the cave there is a small another rivulet that leads to the center of the lake. You follow that down. I'm say as Tempest starts to wade in the water, I imagine Steve is on the shoreline. You just hear this incredibly loud crunch and chewing behind you. If you turn back and you see Damp standing there eating a skull fruit, which is kind of like a coconut, which is like this rock hard outside, like it's nothing, just biting into it.
This guy crazy.
He swallows like, I don't like us. What you need? Takes another big bite.
Oh, I guess I stopped swimming.
His whole mouth like moves while he's chewing.
Steve's just like, yo, what's going on, man?
Eating the crunchy fruits.
Nice, nice.
You
Do you
had
need any
wanna
condiments?
bite?
Shakes a jug.
Doesn't like that. No.
I do not like that. Hey, Damp, good to see you, bro, Chacho. You live in large?
He kind of looks at himself. On the same size as I was yesterday.
Right on, right on. So like, we were wondering, you know how like there's like people around that weren't here before?
Mm.
They're all trying to leave.
I don't like it. A lot
Yeah.
of ruckus on my island is I don't like it.
We don't like it either. We want to get gone. It's your island, right? We feel rude.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like we have a thing to do. And if you helped us do it, we could all leave, and then we would be gone.
Many hands make light work, bud.
Do you want to help
What's
us
the
lift
thing?
a boat?
What's a boat?
It's how we got here.
Floating trees. The floating trees.
Yeah, there's one in that lagoon over there. Do you know about the lagoon in the cave? It's like a dead
I
wizard.
stayed away from the cave, the dark place. It was weird.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
There's like 1,000 evil gophers there.
Why would I go there then?
I killed
Well,
them.
we killed him.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, so
Didn't like them critters.
if you would like to come with us to that cave to help us, we would be off your front lawn in no time split.
Let's do it, Durlickas. And he throws the fruit over his shoulder. And it throws it so hard, it like dents the tree behind it that it hits.
Jesus. You can just go to the cave, right? You know where it is?
No. You say it's safe?
It's safe, bud. It just
Oh,
feels
yeah.
it just feels inefficient for us to go back, right? Like
very, very safe. There's 2 people there you've met, and 1 person there who's gonna be real surprised to see you, but just like be cool and it'll be fine.
I'm always cool, Durlicker.
that's true. That is true.
That was very good. Those things that you explained. So Dam starts plodding, kind of just trudging north along the creek, and you two are going to head back towards the beach.
Yeah.
Okay. While you two make your way back toward the beach, Nimue and Ek and Tofa, you were waiting and maybe rigging up some, not to put words in, rope and
Yes.
things. I don't know. Yeah.
I'm making more cordage while we're sitting here.
Hell yeah.
I'm
praise.
taking palm leaves and stuff, and I'm doing the shit and shredding them and weaving
Yeah.
them.
Okay. And you hear, hello, Durlickas, from the
Hi.
mouth of the cave. You
Hey,
plaza. And Tofa is just staring wide-eyed up, like, and he goes right for his like, I'm Damp.
Yes.
She's like, oh, okay. I see that. I see you are.
Christ.
And he turns to you two. He's like, what's wrong with this one? They dumb?
Yes, they
yes.
are.
Oh.
It's just easier if you hold it that way. We're gonna get that out.
They're not floating trees. Yeah.
Right.
Don't like it. It's ugly under the
Yeah.
water. Shouldn't be under the water. Should be on the water.
Yes, that's the goal.
Oh. Got spits in his hand. Damper help. He starts wading out like he's gonna try and pull the boat up.
By himself.
Yeah,
Yeah. You might need help. I have ropes.
Oh. Ropes. He kind of looks at the ropes. Oh. We do it now?
Maybe we could try.
You tell me?
Yes.
Yeah, fuck it, we'll try it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, the 4 of you could try. It doesn't, you're not able to like really move it, but there's like that kind of like jerk to it. Also, you get the sense that Damp is doing over 50%
Or you
of the
90%.
of the leverage being delivered. It's
Damp is literally carrying.
Yeah, absolutely carrying. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, we got more people coming. Maybe they'll help. Then we can do it.
Okay. Back to the beach. Tempest and Sensei Steve, you show up.
Mhm.
And at first, Moira and Tiller and Doss are actually really look very anxious that it's just the two of you emerging.
I didn't think about that.
They're just like they just have like mouths over the like hands over their mouths, and they're just like,
yeah. Hey, we need some help from you guys, real bad.
what happened? Is everyone? That's no one's voice. What happened? Is everyone alive, or did everyone else die again?
What?
No, it's not like all the other times. This is a different day. That was yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, where is everyone?
Oh, they're at the cave with Damp. We're trying to lift boat, so we need more hands makes light work. So, anyone that's able, let's go to the fucking cave and we'll make this happen. Get off the goddamn island. We'll be sipping margaritas in Bridgesport in, I don't know, an hour.
Yeah, I could go for a mark.
Okay. Moore's like, should I? Kind of don't want to. I don't know how much help boy can be, but I don't want to just stay here by myself.
Oh yeah, that was like it sounded like we were asking, but like everybody needs to come to the cave.
Oh, okay, great.
This is a team lift.
Someone is 100% gonna have to like carry Moira on her back to get across the river.
Oh goodness.
Tempest can do that. Tempest is good with ladies, old ladies.
I can't carry her though.
I mean, Doss kid too. Doss is.
We can just throw her.
Got some. You can re-break her leg. No, that's fine. We don't have to. Yeah, you all.
Hey, we'll just take it slow, all right?
Yeah.
You know.
The rope we had from before should still be there. I don't think we ever took it down.
So you all. Yeah, that's fine. You all
maybe
get
grab
to...
Jonathan, the shrimp man.
Do you want to bring? Oh yeah, do you want to bring Jeff? And
Jeff.
What was it? And you want to bring your Craymares too?
Yeah, might as well.
You got some beasts of burden. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody.
The whole gang. So you've got.
I'll put the old lady on it.
There you go.
Yeah, perfect. Because then Jeff can just wade across the with her. Her legs get a little wet. Perfect.
Yeah. Also, we have to make up for the negative strength that Tempest brings.
Yeah. I make things heavier.
Yeah. So you get back to the cave, and so you've got Tempest, you've got Steve, you've got Nimue, you've got Ek, you've got Tofa, Tiller, Doss, Moira, Damp, Jeff, the Kraymare, and did you name the other Kraymare? I don't remember. I don't think you did.
Shrimp biscuit.
Shrimp biscuit.
Was that one?
It is now.
Just Jeff and
Shrimp biscuit. And let's do some like collective athletic rolls. Everyone roll athletics with advantage.
Okay.
And you all get on, and you see that, when you're collecting the rest, that Ek and Nimue and Tofa had worked to create these series of rope systems on key points on the hull.
So many fucking ropes.
I'm standing back, right? And I'm helping Pat. I'm like, yeah, do that. And I want to Bardic Inspire both Ek and Nimue. Yeah,
That's
just keep
D6.
doing it.
What are we rolling?
Is Bardic
Athletics?
Inspiration a D6?
Yes.
Okay. I know it changes as you level up, but I didn't know if
Yeah,
it was what episode starts at.
That is where I'm at.
Ek is also not wearing a shirt, so it's like there's so much light bouncing off my scales right now. I'm so shiny.
You're beautiful.
Okay. That is a 22 athletics from Ek.
23.
21.
12.
Okay. So at first this feels incredibly futile, but like between really, again, Damp and the two Kraymare are putting this on their back, on their proverbial backs, and you feel motion, and this ship, this front half of a whole ass ship kind of comes free. There's some splintering around the frayed edges where it's broken already as more pieces kind of break off from the rocks, but the front end that's still pretty pristine stays intact, with one of the masts staying very much intact, and it starts to move.
Nice.
and your menagerie is able to. It takes it takes a couple hours. You're now past midday at this point. You're all sweaty and hot, and damp is even extra damp looking. And so every now and then he kind of disappears as he has to jump into the water for a minute or two and then come back.
Damp getting dry.
Yeah.
And you
I feel
are
like
able.
Nimue and Tempest do that also.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm big walking with my feet in the water.
Tiller too.
Yeah.
Tiller definitely. Well, Tiller, I'd say. I mean, if you to help, Tiller and possibly Tempest Nimue, once you are maybe helping guide through the river in the water, and you are able to, over the course of, we'll say, call it, I guess, at least 3 hours, and everyone is very exhausted, and to the point, actually, I am going to make everyone for right now take 1 level of exhaustion, but you do get the front half of this ship out to where the river spills into the ocean on your beach, and kind of pull it out of the water so it can start draining and drying out. And now you have a busted front half of a ship lying not far from a busted back half of a ship.
You see a big leaf floating around, fanning the ship. And that's going to make it go so much faster, Pat, as my unseen servant does that. It's going to go crazy faster. Like,
Holy
easily
shit.
like 5 minutes less than whatever you think it should take.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah. Okay. But I am serious. That was a lot. Everyone, it is.
We should
we're
level
gonna
up
take
as
them
hell. You know what I'm saying?
We'll talk about that. So, you're tired. It's early afternoon. What do you want to spend your afternoon? You do have 1 level exhaustion, but you can. What do you want to do right now?
I'm in boxers floating in the ocean for a minute.
Okay.
Just because I'm like,
I'm probably the type of dude, if I see anyone go in the ocean, I try to make an excuse to go out there with them. So, which is why, what's his nuts, the Wayama guy, might think I'm annoying. Tiller? Is that his name?
Tiller, yeah.
Tiller is the way I'm. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm all about being that water, Pat. So I'll probably swim around Eck and like, oh, it's nice out. Hope that spooky friggin' octopus doesn't come by. I probably told you how I fought that octopus and scared it away, right?
Yeah, you beat its ass.
You told me like 6 times that we've been here 2 days. At Earth.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. You're right.
Okay.
You're
yes,
right. That
it
was
was.
cool.
I'm sure it was.
You're
I'm
right.
like a disco ball on the water. Actually, I think about it because the water's reflecting, the sun's hitting me and bouncing off the water to hit me again.
I
So
like,
it's like a disco ball.
dive underwater and I start crying tears seeing the beauty of the sparkles shine off Eck into the depths. It's like something you could never see unless you're me.
And you have a platinum dragon.
And
Heck
you're
yeah.
platinum
in your party.
dragon. Yeah.
So, if you want to call it for the day, you can, into a long rest to get rid of that exhaustion and just chill out for the rest of the day. It's up to you. You can, but you do need to do. You do have 1 level of exhaustion from this because you literally drug a ship, and again through water, but still along.
What does 1 level of exhaustion do? Does it make you like all of your intelligence rolls
I'll
are
pull
weaker?
up.
What does it do?
Disadvantage.
Yeah.
Disadvantage on ability
Disadvantage
checks.
on ability checks. Yeah.
Ghetto.
A long rest gets rid of it, but yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm fine with just chilling, right?
Yeah, if we take
some-
an 8-hour break now, is it going to be like night?
I mean, yeah. Or you.
Well, I
can
mean,
just
yeah,
sort
we're
of
like
relax-
taking
yeah.
a lowercase long rest before we take our
Yeah.
long-term
Formal
sleep.
long rest. Yeah.
Yeah.
We take a series of 9 short rests back to back to back. Yeah,
that's
I'm,
true.
I'm fine to have a mayonnaise and fruit and whatever the fucks we have, snake, dinner,
Yeah.
go to bed
I
early,
think it's
maybe.
vibe time.
Yeah.
I will. Okay, I want to spend this beach day episode while we're waiting to long rest. I am going to be practicing a martial move.
Oh yeah, which one do you want to do? You want to practice the roundhouse kicks? Pretty cool.
Ooh, yeah, roundhouse kicks would be kind of cool.
Or there's the flaming fist.
Oh yeah. I'm absolutely trying to learn flaming fists.
All right. So yeah, we'll hang out, and I'm like doing the flames and like not really being able to explain it very well. You just focus your energy into your fist, and then ah.
Yeah.
Now
I'm
you
doing
try.
this. I'm throwing fists and nothing is happening. And then I get mad and I set my hands on fire with my dragon breath. And then I start punching to see if that works. But I'm like, my fire's too sticky.
We'll work on it. We'll work on it. That rage, you have to control it. That's why it's not working. You have to be calm and cool, like a cucumber.
Okay.
And then Nimue, I want you to make me another animal handling check.
For
This
what
was for the
it's
sword, though.
worth. Yeah. I am trying to teach Gopher Grace how to swim.
Valid. That might be needed.
18.
Okay. At this point, having been caring, nurturing, and healing and feeding, this animal is bonded to you. And Gopher Grace is basically just, you don't have to carry him. He just follows you around wherever you go now.
Like a Pokemon.
Yes.
Yeah. It's like let's
Beautiful.
go mode.
Beautiful.
And I sent you, we kind of did a custom character or custom sheet of stats and things and abilities and the mechanics we talked, because this is kind of a little homebrewed because you're not a ranger or anything, but
Nimue is doing the thing that you do when you're trying to teach dogs how to swim, where you're kind of holding them over the water and they're just like in the air.
Oh yeah.
okay, great.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah, we'll say like you spend the afternoon kind of soft resting, working on skills, doing things, and then if you want, unless anyone has anything they want to do, it can be kind of another night, and you can remove if you want to have it go to your fourth day.
Mm-hmm. Right before I fall asleep, I summon 3 rats from my hat and throw them into the ocean.
Just for
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's efficiency.
Yeah, I gotta feed the ocean. We take so much from it.
you see 3 metallic tentacles snarl each of them, and they kind of disappear, and then you see another one come up and kind of tentacle twist itself into like a knot with the point almost creating like a thumbs up.
We got no beef,
then
you and I.
disappear.
All right, good night.
Yeah. So in the morning of the fourth day, the ship, the front half is starting to dry out already. It's still not, but starting to dry out, and you can assess, as it kind of bakes in the sun, right, to kind of dry the wood out.
Should we rub mayonnaise on it?
I really don't. I think that's how you finish wood, right? That seals in the moisture.
Yeah. We don't want to seal it in there.
Got it. That makes sense.
So Tofa was up early, up and at 'em, and she has some assessments. She's like, all right, so like, I think y'all got this. Look, we could all just fucking go out there and sink and drown. But the big thing, I think we can do this. It's gonna take days and days of work, but like, I think we can do this, kind of get together and maybe have a ship again that won't sink immediately. Our big issue is sails. We got to figure out sails.
No, we found those, didn't we?
Yes. Aren't they on the other things? Are they
The crabs? I forget.
When you showed her your holographic map
Mm-hmm.
and the debris, she said that looks like it looked like, yes, how you would transport sails that were not used, that were just kind of washed up.
Yeah, maybe we could go there and grab them. I'm sure that's easy.
Yeah. Sick.
Okay.
It's
So
like on the beach.
So you're on the eastern beach. This is the western beach. You can go straight through. You can kind of wrap around, kind of walk around the coastline. What do you want to do?
I mean, everywhere we go, it's been a disaster. So
Yeah, I mean, have we gone? We haven't explored the coastline this far. I feel like you got to explore coastline, right?
I think so.
Okay.
All right, yeah, let's do the.
That's
coast.
where you
Maybe
find
we'll
cool
find some more
shells.
shrimpy shrimps.
No.
So yeah, if you walk, you're gonna walk kind of south, and it kind of goes southwest, and you're gonna curl. The southern sort of like tip edge of the island is very rocky,
Mhm.
and it's nothing crazy. It's kind of like some tide pools that you got to climb over. Maybe see some cool anemones and urchins
Enemies
in there.
I roll initiative.
And as you're kind of going by that the rocky southern edge, just kind of breaks up the two beaches. There's like some thick southern foliage. You hear a lot of squawking of birds that gets kind of really agitated as you get close to it, and you can go right by, and you hit the southern, and then the western beach is a little bit longer than the eastern. There's this huge long stretch of it, and then you see like another break where like a river, kind of like the one that you found that led to the inner lake that goes back inland, and then more beach stretching up. It's beyond that river is you see debris scattered about.
Okay.
Debris.
Is the
So-
river hard to get across?
No, because like there's like a shallow where it kind of connects to the ocean. You can kind of wade through it. You're fine.
Oh, great. We don't
We
need
also
another rope
brought
bridge.
Jeff.
Okay.
Just in cases.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, let's go
When
check
you-
out the debris then.
Yeah.
Should we
You
sneaky?
find
Sure. Okay. You're all right. Everything has tried to kill us.
I'm gonna say, well, as you approach it though, I'll tell you because you don't have to roll for this. Like this is very. You don't really you see no movement currently. Like I said, you see various debris on the beach. Otherwise, it's empty. You see no movement.
You see 3 big rocks that look normal. Wink.
Yeah, because we saw the shell things. Do we like see anything resembling that?
Tracks.
Nope.
Claw marks. Okay. Well, I guess they're out to sea or into land or something. Lucky us, I suppose.
Yeah. Okay.
We search for the sails and search the
Yeah.
debris, I guess, right?
You find the majority of it is kind of useless. It's just like splintered wood, right? There's just lots of just driftwood and splintered wood and scraps of sails. You find a couple hefty chunks of a mast. Who knows? Maybe it's useful, maybe it's not.
Who's to say?
And yes, you do
We do have
find
mending.
2 kind of rolled up sails. One's got a big tear through it, probably fixable. But yeah, you do find big some furled up sails.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Strap it on, Jeff. You know?
Yeah, you can tell as you are tying it to Jeff. Everyone make me a perception roll, please.
Oh, sure. Okay.
What's my sleep score?
15.
9.
18.
14.
Okay. Tempest.
What?
It takes you like a double take. Like you're kind of messing back the way you came. You see motion, but you don't see anything. It's like there's like motion catches your eye, but you don't see an object
Yeah.
causing motion. And then what you see is it looks like the sand is moving a bit.
Oh, shit.
And it looks like there are 6 lines, like raised lines in the sand, not like being drawn into the sand, like where the sand raises up slightly and like ridges, and like 6 ridges, and there's like 2 that are like next to each other, and then a little more space, and then 2, and then 2, and it's like 6 raised ridges of sand that start moving towards you all.
I
And kind of
scream.
start picking up pace.
Something on the sand. Run! Run, motherfuckers!
What? Can I climb up on a thing?
As they get closer, the ridges of sand rise and rise until something starts poking through it, and it looks like it's like dark, like a very dark brownish red horns
Ew.
are poking up through the sand. And as they approach,
Yuck.
3 very, very large, again, about the height of horses, crabs
What kind of horses?
with big bull horns on their front
Bugs.
emerge from the sand. And we'll start next session with initiative.
Oh man.
It's bugs.
Okay, but like, what kind of horses are they? Like miniature horses?
Like the biggest horses.
Like a Mudsdale.
Yeah, 30
Mudsdale-
feet tall.
Yeah, Mudsdale from hoof to shoulder, 9 feet tall.
Slightly bigger than your crate mares.
That's fucked up, Pat.
That's so big to me, a 3 foot tall platinum dragon.
Same.
And you will deal with these hungry bullhorn crabs when we return.
I
Oh,
guess.
shit.
Dang.
I guess.
For combat purposes, Pat, did we level up between all the moving of the boat or no? Just so I'm
Maybe
ready for
after
next.
this.
Maybe.
So we can kill the crabs and we'll level up. Sick.
Hell yeah, I'll
I'm
do that.
taking that maybe as a yes.
I just need to make sure that my numbers are right before I
Yeah,
slide into it.
if it's designed for a second level party, then I'm so good with it. But you gotta.
Oh.
No, this is good. I want to bet. I want a harder challenge. Maybe we D-level.
No. If again, all credit to you. I know we're ending a few minutes early, but it felt like a good point to kind of cut it
Yeah.
off. And all credit to you. The gopher fight would have been a lot tougher, and I'm pretty sure one of you would have been dropped into death saving throws, if
Yeah,
not for the
Tempest.
burning barricade.
It was
Yes.
been down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
would have been Tempest.
That
I have no
that,
health.
That was, and again, I'm very big on like I set how I balanced it, what I felt was a challenging balance, and I decided, and I could have like, oh, 3 more clusters show up. It's like, no, you should be rewarded for ingenuity.
Yeah, we
and
tricked you.
creative
We
thinking,
thwarted you.
and,
We beat
yeah.
you.
I like to reward players when they do things other that are more than just I take my turn and I do a fight and that's it. Like when you try to be creative, use your environment.
You were
use your
so mad.
surroundings. No.
Yeah,
It's
you were
great
over here
because-
like steam.
because
You
I'm
were
so
like, "Man, I have to kill
excited,
all these
and we'll
gophers."
find out because they don't know audience what's coming, but they know something's coming. Some choice was made so far in this game, and we will find out that is going to have ramifications in the near future, and I love it.
Is it something I did? Did I do it? Did I
I'm not
make
saying
this
anything.
choice?
And anybody, no.
God damn it, that means Brett made the choice. Son of a bitch.
Perfect.
Brett was like, I'll eat the boot sausage, and now we're
Okay.
doomed.
Somebody's just
You
gonna
are
be like,
welcome to
"Why
do
is
your
there
chat
mayo
polls.
everywhere?"
Let me just be very. Yeah. I
Well, they're
love you,
having a
chat. I love
poll in
every
chat.
one of you very much that spends the afternoon with us. We cannot give them level every time they want because
Why?
they'll be level 20 and
Let's just be level 20. It'd be so
sessions.
much easier. But
Yeah.
that being said, if you made us level 20, we'd still ask to level after that. It's the problem.
Yes, you'd be like, Pat, create new tiers. Create a tier
Yes.
5 of all of our classes.
Mhm.
of, like,
Yes,
new-
Paragon levels. Go.
Go. Thank you for coming out, everybody. We're here every Thursday.
Pat, you would get to drop like ancient dragons on us and shit.
Yeah.
And like, you'd be like, you fight all
You
of the
gotta-
gods right now.
You
The
gotta
entire
let
pantheon.
you gotta let the tension build. Gotta
Mm-mm.
escalate. Yeah.
Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you could just be like, this god decided that he was pissed
Yeah.
at you for no reason.
Mhm.
Fight.
Everyone for the next like 2 weeks, yell at me if I'm leaning too far forward because you might see me have leaned back.
Lean
I'm
back.
like, ah.
Yeah,
lean
lean
back.
Lean
You
back.
gotta do the XP at level 3 guy and just put your camera on the ceiling and just lay on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
But anyone have anything they want to plug or do the normals? You can go around the horn here. Brett, go.
Normals. In the chat, I have pasted all of my contact info. Call me on the phone. Follow me on the internet. If you like the adventure, do our little survey and sign up for the mailing list, and this will be an adventure book eventually.
Wait,
Yeah.
Brett, you've got to say your links out loud because the podcast.
Podcast people watch the Twitch stream.
Just put it in the description box. Put it in the
There's
description box.
there's a link to your your Twitter and shit. In the
Call me
description.
on my phone, 971-202-1955, twitter.com/breadeagles, blue sky, bread eagles, Jesus Christ. The waywardshores.com for the survey. The waywardshores.com.
Yeah, again,
Hell yeah.
this and this is what's great, and because I'm a psychopath and I like to just give myself extra work for funsies, is I have a whole book of setting stuff and little mini adventures in this setting, and these players will play none of it. This is going to be a completely original adventure. So if you buy the book when Brett and I release it, it'll be 100% new stuff that you haven't seen or heard before.
Yeah, if you like this adventure, I hope you don't like it too much because you'll never play it.
Well, I mean, we tell you what, and that's something we can do when we come time and we're like in the main book is crystallized. Brett and I can talk and we can do a poll with you all if we want to do, or maybe that's like if we do a funding round, I don't know, and we want to have a stretch goal being like include all the mechanics for like this island.
You have to put
like create this island with all the mechanics and stuff on it. Yeah, we can talk. Brett and I can talk about that. Yeah,
if we're gonna be NPCs in it. You got to do it. You got to have like a Tempest Tallahassee out here.
Well, I'm sure there's world. There's gonna be world building that happens throughout the course of this campaign.
We're gonna burn down Bridgesport, and you're like, well,
absolutely.
That's not there anymore.
You got to have like a Tempest NPC quest giver that's like.
I think Pat said that our characters will pop up if we survive.
Yeah. Because I want Tempest to Tom Sawyer literally every adventure at all times. Like Tempest has to do something. We'll not do it.
Yeah.
And we'll kind of outsource, but not really.
Working sucks.
Yeah. No,
it doesn't. Actually, working's cool. Speaking of, you can follow me on Twitter at Tim Lanning. If you haven't had a chance, go to geeklyinc.com/DragonCon23 because Greetings Adventurers is doing a live show just outside of Atlanta during DragonCon. It's the only live show we do that's not GeeklyCon. So make the trip if you always wanted to go to DragonCon, same weekend. It will be a lot of fun. We have VIP tickets and normal tickets as well. VIP lets you hang out with us a little bit extra and get better seats.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Hopefully Josh will be able to come.
I'm trying.
Josh and Jennifer, do you need to go?
I'll have to go anywhere. I'm on a Naruto show with Tim where we talk about Naruto. It's a great time. It's called Naruto Reviewto. And I'm on a show that is on Monday nights, eventually coming back soon because it sounds like a bunch of people are starting to get their a bunch of people being Fred and Matthew. I think their busy schedules are starting to calm down, so we'll be able to get back into that. And that's not D&D, but still TTRPG shit.
Jennifer, awesome.
Hi, I'm a freelance artist and illustrator. You can find me on Blue Sky and Ko-fi and Instagram at JenPeig, JENNPEIG. That's me.
And I am the Pat Edwards everywhere in certain social media. I'm going by PatBot3000 in this display name. I am still going to be on the mend for a good little while here. So, it's going great. Recovery is going really well. And I still got a ways till I'm not fully out of the weeds though. And all risks and things of injury or infection are gone, but it's going good. It's going real good. Thank you all so much. I'm so happy I was feeling well enough to do this session today. And I'm so grateful for all of you that joined us here live. And if you're listening, thank you so much for listening to the podcast. You are part of the Wayward Chores family. And yeah, thank you so much. See you next time, mateys.
Bye.
Mateys, yar.
Pat's hips don't lie.